Working in today's professional world can often feel like navigating through an obstacle course, especially if you are a woman or a woman of color. While technical skills and expertise are crucial, there are other skills that are equally important but often overlooked. Let's shed some light on 3 key skills that you can add to your toolkit and thrive in your career. First up is political skills. When I mention political skills, I am not referring to the macro political landscape that's associated with our democratic process here in the US. Instead, I am referring to the art of mastering office dynamics. Now, Georgia, why does this matter? This matters because every organization has its own dynamic with unwritten rules and power structures. And so by understanding these dynamics, you can then influence decisions, you can gain allies, and you can also avoid potential pitfalls. Being adept in office politics is about observing and understanding the power dynamics, right? Who are the power players? Hint, they are not always your leaders. It's also about crafting genuine as opposed to transactional alliances, right? Building and deepening connections. However, these traditional strategies for navigating office politics may not always work for women and women of color, as these strategies often assume an even playing field that may not exist for everyone. Sometimes we aren't given a fair chance, or we are not even allowed on the court to play. And so with this in mind, your external game is just as crucial as your internal game plan. And this is where I highly recommend that you step outside and expand your horizons. So in other words, building your brand beyond your current team, beyond your current department dynamics, and in some cases, even beyond your current organization, okay? The second skill is your advocacy skills. It is not about, advocacy is not about being boastful. It's about highlighting your accomplishments and ensuring that your accomplishments are recognized and your needs are met. By advocating for yourself, you position yourself for growth, for visibility, and for opportunities that are aligned with your career goals and your career vision. And this matters because your work does not speak for itself, okay? But advocacy is not just about self. It's also about championing for others as well, advocating for others around you. This then allows for the creation of an inclusive work environment where we can all thrive. This leads me to my third skill, which is the power of saying no. Or maybe I should say the art of saying no. This might seem simple, but it's a game changer. In a world that often values saying yes as a sign of commitment, learning when to say no is crucial. Setting boundaries and prioritizing tasks that align with your goals is essential to maintaining your effectiveness and avoiding burnout. This matters because overcommitting can lead to dilution of your effectiveness and ultimately burnout. Saying no means prioritizing tasks that align with your career goals and your personal values, as well as your career vision. But mastering the art in saying no, you master the art in saying no by evaluating projects and task requests against your career and your personal objectives, and then only taking on tasks that align with those objectives and those goals. But I strongly advise that you decline with grace, right? And offer alternatives when possible. This then shows that you are engaged and solution-oriented and are not just saying no for the sake of saying no. Busy work is not a winning strategy. As you navigate your working world, remember that these skills can make your journey smoother. It's not just about ascending the ladder, it's about doing so with courage, authenticity, and grace.